Good morning, everyone. It's been a while since I've been out here. Probably, almost a week? But anyway, I wanted to come out and just say hi to everybody, let you know I'm still here and still alive. Um, Share a few things with you that I've been making this last week. I have been very busy creating, and I have gotten most of my Christmas creations that I needed to do done. And so I've gone on to working on a few items that I need to get out to people. Not necessarily right away. One goes out in probably the next couple of days. The other one won't go out till next month. But I wanted to get a start on it and see how far I could get before something comes up that I have to stop on that project and work on something else. But I'm also going to include these things in my 100 Things Challenge. And so let me get started and show you some of the things that I've done. First of all, I took this little um, bag, the sheer bag, and decorated it. Just a little piece of ribbon and a little bow. And inside it, I put some flowers that I've crocheted. And I forgot I haven't finished putting the little embellishments in the center, but there's one little flower that I crocheted, and I will put an embellishment in the center. And there's another one, and then the desert rose. And so, like I said, those will have embellishments in the center. And I'm sorry I forgot to put them on there before I decided to show them to you. But that will be number 69 on my 100 things. And next, I made a tag, and I used one of the Stamperia packets of paper that I got, um, and just made this beautiful, quite simple little tag. I just cut one of the circles out of the collection that they had, and I put beads around it, and then I put a little tiny piece of lace that was left over from um, doing the next project that I'll show you. And then I put some dangles down at the bottom, and I used some eyelash trim for the tie. So that was number 70. That was number 70. Number 71 is another bag that I've embellished. And this is the lace that I just had a little snippet left and I put on the tag. But I put it around here, and then I put some from Chinese braid across the top, and I put a little embellishment there, or a little applique. And then I put a little resin flower that I made, which I rubbed some yellow ink on the top of it, just so it would be a very pale yellow. And inside, I have made a bunch. There's still a whole bunch left in there, but I've made a bunch of um, resin embellishments, flowers. Um, Here's a, oh dear, must have stuck them together too soon. I'll have to take them out of the bag and pull them apart again. There's a little cameo, a little butterfly. Here's a little owl, tiny little bird, a whole bunch of flowers, and like I said, there's a whole bunch more in the bag. So that is number 71. And number 72 is an altered embroidery hoop that I've made. And I put some dangles across the bottom, and then I put a little piece of lace trim across here. And then I put this blue lace all the way around it. I made a little pocket here to put goodies in. And I took, this was also made from the Stamperia packet that I got. I took another one of the pictures. These are two of the resin flowers or birds that I made, and I painted them, just painted the back with some mottled paint. And I always love the way that comes out, because you can see that you know, it's blue, but you can also see that it's clear. And I put a couple of little appliques on here, and a bridal applique across the bottom, and then some fancy lace trim around it. I put the Chinese braid all the way around the outside and around the inside of the hoop. I didn't finish the back off because I don't think it needs it. I think it looks good. I put these little flowers on at 3 different points, and on this one up here I used a little bit of tiny bit of a dangle behind it, and then the bow, and then I stuck a couple of stick pins. One's over here and one's over here, little stick pins that I put in it. And I made this for someone, and it'll be going out soon, along with all the little goodies that I made to stuff in it. So that is number 71, or 72. Number 73 is a mini album that I'm making for someone. And this isn't due until next month, but this is the cover of it. I used Tales of You and Me for the paper, and pinks and lavenders are her favorite colors, so I did the base in lavender, and a lot of the paper has pink and lavender on it. So I cut one of the pictures out and put it on the front, and just embellished it all up with different laces and trims on the side. I put one of the appliques, and on the back I embellished it quite a bit on the back too. I have some of these little flowers that are on there, and these little sprigs. And then I wanted a little tiny touch of green down here, so I put a little piece of Christmas branch that I had. I just thought it was pretty, and I thought it fit in, even though it's not a Christmassy type album. I thought it looked good there, so I put that on there. I tied it with a ribbon, and in the back, on the back page, I made a waterfall, which I also tied with ribbon. And it's just the pages so far. And the person that I'm making this for said that it didn't need to be very big because she didn't take that many pictures, but she wanted to be able to put 4x6 pictures in it. So I made the album 6 1/4 by 8 1/4 for the cover, and then the pages are all, unfortunately, aren't a full 6 inches. They're like 5 3/4 inches. This is the front inside cover that I haven't done anything with yet. And then each of the pages, she would be able to put 2 4x6 pictures on each page. And so far I've just put the designer paper on them. I haven't done any embellishing on them yet. I won't embellish every page because I want her to have room for her pictures, but I will embellish several of the pages where just one picture would fit on it instead of 2. And then inside each page I have put a tag, and I just put a little strip of paper with a little strip of ribbon on it. This section here is 4x6, so she would be able to put a 4x6 picture on there. And at the top of each one of the tags I put a little saying, and I tried to pick ones that would be appropriate for a boyfriend-girlfriend situation, but not serious love type stuff. And the first one says, "The promise of all things made new." And the next one says, "Learn from yesterday, live for today, and hope for tomorrow." And the third one, "You are never too old to dream a new dream." All great things have small beginnings. Say yes to new adventures. Every summer has a story. And finally, expect nothing and appreciate everything. Now, she had suggested, oh, just put 4 or 5 pages in the mini album. Well, unfortunately, she's going to get 7 pages. That's the way things turned out. The size of the album that I wanted to make, needed to make to fulfill some of her wishes. And so I will, like I said, decorate a few of these pages, and at which point she'll only be able to put one picture on that particular page. But I'm hoping that she will like it, and it's a work in progress still, and I think it's coming along very nicely. I love the paper line, and just think that it'll fit her needs quite well. So thank you for joining me this morning. I hope you enjoyed the things that I've made. The base album for that will be number 73 on my 100 things. So I will catch you all later. Have a wonderful day. Be crafty and enjoy your holiday season. See you later.